It's Sunday, January 18th, 2026, and we got some snow to talk about. I mean, we got some snowstorms possible as we get later into this week, so we're going to be talking about all of that today. So let's jump straight into the video. So definitely the first thing I do want to talk about is the snowstorm that we actually had hit Georgia last night. So we had earlier today. So we had a winter storm warning earlier today down here for central Georgia. The storm actually is moved all the way up towards New York and is now up there in New York City and also causing snow in Boston. We can see up to 3 to 5 inches of snow there, maybe 2 to 5 or 1 to 5. Anyways, it started down here, caused some big impacts down there, but it made its way all the way up there. Nothing really wrong with the storm right now, but yeah, there's possibly going to be some slick roads out here, but there's a low chance. But anyways, we do got freeze warnings out here for Florida right now. So Florida, you guys have some pretty cold weather right now. So we also got cold weather advisory. Same thing over here in Ohio. We got cold weather advisories going through central Ohio. That includes Columbus. So we're expecting cold temperatures. We're going to see some snow come through today. So if we go off to the future radar, we are going to be expecting some snow for this area. So I think there's going to be some lake effect snow mostly over here. So that's going to be a concern. But this is what the future radar is looking like over here. So it looks like later tonight, tomorrow, in midnight, looks like we can see some snow through central Ohio. And yeah, it looks like we'll see a little bit of lake effect snow, but nothing too crazy. And then on January 20th, we will get a snow thing move through. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like a little clipper storm or something. I don't know. It's just some snow, and that's going to move through and make its way down here. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for January 20th. We got some winter storm warnings for the west coasts of Michigan and for parts of the UP of Michigan right now as well. But the main thing I want to talk about is the winter storm that we're expecting a little bit later. So that's what I'll be talking about next. So we got a 15% probability on January 23rd that we're gonna have a snowstorm over here for this highlighted blue area. So that's over here for Ohio, Indiana, includes Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Columbus, Cincinnati. This is for the 23rd of January, I believe, and we are going to be seeing a snowstorm come through here. We'll check the future radar, but this is what it's looking like. These are going to be some impact areas. It's, of course, probably going to change as we get more into the day. And then on January 23rd, and then this is for January 24th. You can see it gets bigger. But pretty much just this whole this whole area inside the circle could be getting this winter storm. So let's see what this winter storm looks like on the GFS radar. So let's go to precipitation type and fast forward it straight up towards that point, because this thing could be pretty impactful. So let's push it all the way up towards January 23rd. So let me see. I'm waiting for it to come through. Is it not there? Okay, well, I've never had this happen before. Earlier today, I saw this over here. Okay, that's one thing. But now I check out the future radar, and now the snowstorm is all the way down here. So it might not actually happen up there. It might actually happen more down south. It's still likely to happen up here, but that's kind of weird. How did that happen? Anyways, this is actually crazy though. If we fast forward it to January 24th, this is likely not going to happen, but it's showing snow pushed through the Gulf. It's showing snow pushed through the Gulf like this. This is likely not going to happen, but this is so weird because you see snow pop up right here. It used to pop up like over here and then move through this area, but now it's popping up right here and then moving south. That's weird. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's definitely something to be watching out for. But anyways, we'll just say that up here is probably going to be a winter storm around January 25th and January 23rd. So I guess we'll see. But anyways, guys, another thing I'm going to talk about is the winter storm that we have up here. We got enhanced risk for South Dakota. We also got a blizzard warning up here. There's a pretty big snowstorm hitting this area. But anyways, guys, that's probably about it for today's weather forecast. I do want to say one thing though. Before you guys leave, I want to show you guys the temperature anomaly right here. This shows us the cold and warm temperatures. So the blue is definitely more cold temperatures. You see a little Arctic blast come through, and we'll have freezing temperatures coming to the United States, even down south. And that's why we have some freeze warnings in Texas right now in some areas. I don't know if it's right now. Anyways, if we fast forward even more, another Arctic blast is possible for the 23rd. You can see right there. And I do want to say one thing. The Florida will start warming up on January 21st. But it'll start getting cold again soon for Florida after January 25th. So, yeah, there's just going to be some stuff happening. It looks like there's going to be a possibility for a warm-up as we get into early February. But, you know, that's kind of far into the future to actually talk about that. Anyways, Georgia looks like they're having some pretty cold temperatures right now. Anyways, guys, that's probably about it for today's weather forecast. Idaho and Oregon actually have a few warnings right here. We got a air stagnation advisory. I've never seen that before. An extended period of stagnant air with light winds, little vertical mixing. This is due to an inversion near the surface that will continue to trap pollutants. Portions of southeast Idaho and northeast. Poor air quality may cause issues for people with respiratory problems. People with respiratory illness should follow their physician's advice for dealing with high levels of air pollution during periods of stagnant air. So that's over there for parts of Idaho, parts of Oregon, and parts of Washington. So I didn't know that was going on. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next weather forecast video. And oh my gosh, the Florida Panhandle just got a freeze warning. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We got some low water advisories for parts of the lakes in Louisiana. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next Electric Tornado weather update video. Bye.